do that. Okay, America using their great artist. Again, Minutemen just sort of running around. Ah, China has lost its capital to Indonesia. So Egypt has denounced India. I'm tempted to denounce Indonesia, as well, because again, it just sort of gives me more in common with Egypt, and Egypt have a lot in the way of gold. So in terms of trade with them, let's just see if Egypt is still as rich as they once were. No, they're not anymore. Not anymore. So actually, they might not be as good as friends as we wanted. And actually, we they backstabbed China. I'm going to keep friends with Indonesia just for now, because we can probably do a little bit of the way of deals with them. Let's just see. They've got a lot of gold at the moment. Silk. Have some silk for... I'm going to go 240. That's equivalent of 8 per turn. Ah, they did give us 8 gold per turn. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay. Egypt. I'm going to forgive them. Hopefully that'll, you know, whilst they're not as rich as they used to be, we're not gonna anger them unnecessarily. Now the World's Fair is actually getting pretty close to finishing now. 198, you see, 84%. So we'll put a little bit next to it. I might, yeah, after the frigate is finished in Port Ryan, I think I'll switch actually. I could trade iron with America, but I'm just aware that if that iron is being used to build frigates, which is keeping me safe or against America, then if I were to go to war with America, my frigates would become useless. Now I've just seen Indonesia has now gone to war with both Rome and America. I feel that won't go well for them, but they do have quite a lot of distance between, and to be honest, the only thing they're going to lose is Beijing, which they've just taken themselves. I don't see them losing the capital anytime soon. I mean, you can see all the hilly terrain. That's going to be difficult to take for an AI anyway. I guess Minutemen might be quite good against that, actually. Okay, Sydney likes the fact that I've got cotton. Washington plundered a trade route between me and Indonesia, but that's fine. We're not going to worry too much about that. It wasn't one of mine. Let's keep going. Right, and we wanted to do just 1 or 2 turns of the World's Fair if possible, didn't we? Just to try and push us up. Okay, right, let's move. There we go. So now that our frigate is here, we can sort of keep an eye on America. And if we were to be attacked, we can sort of shoot them from the sea, which would be quite nice. Here we go. Now, Ramesses wants to give us iron. Again, I would rather get iron from a city-state. I would feel more secure going to war and having a city-state friend. But, I don't know. Let's refuse that just for now. If I need more, then I can. I'm sure one of the city-states has got, that I'm not allies with, has got to have something in the way of iron. Surely. No, none of the city-states have iron at all. Okay, well, it might be that I do have to trade it with Egypt. Let's just take a look and see. I mean, soldiers, I am behind America, but I mean they've still got triremes, for goodness sake. And whilst they're at war with Indonesia, I'm tempted to believe that they're not going to go to war with me. Famous last words. They're not going well for you, but I'm not going to give you that. Because, to be honest, China, you're not long for this world, really, are you? I mean, I think you've got one more city there that's being taken by Indonesia. I think, China, you're not long for this world, unfortunately. It was a pleasure knowing you there. 342. Oh, we just missed it. Oh, that'll be a shame, won't it? Yeah. Oh, rubbish. We should have focused on that a little bit more. So Egypt has got it. Egypt could quite possibly be going for a cultural victory thinking about it, but I mean, not with that level of culture. And we can make things awkward if that is the case. So, now Ryan honestly desperately needs to make a public school. We can't build any factories or hydro plants at the moment because we haven't got any aluminium or any coal. This is a real problem for us, and it is just because we've got very little in the way of territory, which I don't like. We've played this very differently, very, very differently. You can see my Liberty start didn't go very well. We were pretty surrounded, and it's really hasn't helped us in the long run. But there you go. Oxford University. Let me just see. If I were to build that now, it'd be 3 turns. We would have unlocked steam power, and it would let me instantly get replaceable parts, which is fine, but I would be tempted to beeline something else. No, there's no need to build the Oxford Uni at this precise moment. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? We need to build a harbour, actually. We should probably get a little bit more gold income. And I say that, if we're going to switch our trade routes to be earning gold for us by having harbours, it will produce more gold income for any trade route that we have with another civ, which is all good. Okay, what's going on here? Rome is attacking Indonesia, but I think Beijing's health is actually increasing faster than it's being lost, so I don't know if that attack's going particularly well, to be honest. And one of my city-state allies is killing barbarians. That's fine, but I'm not particularly interested in that, to be honest. Really. Okay, now, what I do need to do, and what I'd forgotten to do, is I needed to explore America. And I need to explore America because I need to make sure that I found all the city-states. Because if I'm not friends with them all, then I'm not going to be able to win the World Fair. Sorry, not the World Congress. A diplomatic victory. Let's just create a great work. I could get 700, but it's not worth it really. Let's get a great work. Give us a little bit more culture per turn. So next turn, I think when Port Ryan is finished, I'm going to build some other seafaring boats. I can't build any ironclads, unfortunately. Oh, that's where the iron went. I was getting it from an open borders deal with Egypt. Now I remember. They really are having a religious fight over Port Ryan, aren't they? Oh man, we've got Catholicism now. Where does that come from? Is that a Rome thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, no longer giving marble, which is good. Hopefully that'll make our city go into We Love the King day, which won't be too bad at all. Okay, now where is it? Privateer. Yeah, let's build a privateer because privateer. How would you pronounce that? Yeah, it's got 5 moves. It's nice and cheap to build. We can save the iron for another frigate to just have in our sea down here. Now the workers, they don't want anything more in the way of. They haven't got anything else to do. What I'm going to do is I'm now now we're going into the modern era. I'm actually going to flick all of my cities to gold focus. Let's switch them all to gold focus. Now, the reason behind this is that the workers now should start to replace some of the items where possible with extra trading posts, things like that. Stop it! Stop angering Prague! Oh, bloody Indonesia! Oh wow, America is actually doing quite a lot of damage to Medan. It's impressive. No, it's Prague. Prague has taken it. Wow. I'm actually impressed. It's a city-state though, so it'll raise it to the ground. Now, it's probably because the AI are giving Prague extra troops, I would say. I would hazard a guess. But I could be wrong on that one, actually. Right, come on, computer. Come on. You can handle it. Wonder how China's doing. I imagine not well. Right, so luckily for us, our map is so small that the route across won't be too long. We'll be able to travel over pretty quickly. 4th on army, that's fine. And actually, we are pretty much average at the moment. I mean, I know China is skewing that down massively, but we can build army far quicker than a lot of people. And yes, we've got crossbowmen to upgrade, haven't we? Let's do that quickly. We've got the gold at the moment. I think the only thing I would do with the gold, other than doing this at this precise moment, would be to buy out Prague, I think. It's getting involved in a lot of fights, and the extra culture per turn, to be honest, would be quite handy. But we'll see. I'll see how that goes. Okay, so the canal. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? We are going to build the Musicians Guild, weren't we? Give ourselves some more specialists to work. And then we were going to build one more frigate here. And then move the boat. If you remember, we've got a really, really handy... We put the canal here purely so that we could move ships through the Mediterranean and into the Atlantic without anyone being able to follow us. America, why have you suddenly got a ton of Minutemen here? Hey? What are you doing? Don't you be thinking about trying anything? Because you know that would not work.